Greetings, 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 and salutations, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night shift. It's the end of the night shift week. It's a night where I finally get to say once again, wicked show, Marlon, wicked show. Marlon was off for a little while. He is back. Welcome back, Marlon. It's a night we do a thing we call Marlon's favorite night shift show, Real Talk Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all. Those tuning on TuneIn Radio, near and far. Those tuning on PEMGTV.com. And of course, once you're right here on KevinStew.com, you're home. This is the home of the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Inviting you to jump into the stew pot where we keep things bubbling. What's the stew pot, you might ask? Well, others call it a chat room. We're fancy over here. We call it the stew pot. Inviting you to call a friend, tell a friend. Kicking it off with a little Daville.
I'm gonna miss you when you're gone.
The track is called Kryptonite.
On my wall, energy. I don't share my feelings off. Feel I'm writing in a song. I need you. I need you. You're my kryptonite. You're my kryptonite. You're my kryptonite. You're my
I want to say thanks to Pulse Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show. When being in a moment is priceless, you want to give Pulse Media a call. They can capture your moment, whether it be stills or video. And they take it a step further. They can provide you streaming services. So whether you're a church, a business, a school, just an individual that wants to stream your event, or you do something like what I do right here on KevinStew.com, give them a call, 754-999-6020. Get them a visit on PaulCMG.com and tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. So, how many people out there, their partners are like kryptonite to them? You know, some people, they're just weak to their partners. And really and truly, there's nothing wrong with that. Because that level of vulnerability comes with a great deal of strength. But seriously, you know, how many of us really support our partners, no matter what? You're right there in their corner. Good, bad, different. Yeah, not indifferent, but different. whether the situation looks good or not. How many right there? Numbers to call, numbers to text to get you in touch. 773-789-7839. That's 773-789-STEW. 773-789-7839. Easy way to remember it. Yeah, I don't know. But you can call, you can text. Those of you who are overseas and wish to participate directly, you can Skype. If you can't call or text, you can Skype. Welcoming you to do that. And of course, doesn't really matter where you are, near or far. Go to the website, kevinstew.com, and jump into the stew pot. Let's be interactive. It's definitely a judgment-free zone, so you really have nothing to worry about where that is concerned. Just share your views because you have them for a reason. Nobody can tell you that they're wrong. They can tell you that they don't understand it, but they can't tell you that you're wrong. America's 42nd president. You know who that is, right? The man who is often considered to be America's first black president. Well, in modern days, anyway. President Bill Clinton. His tenure is said to have been riddled with sex scandals. And with each new allegation, eyes were focused on how his wife, Hillary, would react to each of them. Every time there was a new allegation, if there was a camera that was focused on them both, at the point of the allegation, I guess they would just pan to her because everybody wanted to see how is she going to react. Even when news of Clinton's affair with Monica Lewinsky broke out, the Washington Post's Sean Boborg wrote in his article, "Enabler or family defender." Now, those could be considered some fighting words. But this was with regards to how Hillary Clinton responded to her husband's accusers. And she's quoted, it is quoted, "A chill fell over the White House as the truth about Lewinsky emerged. Former staffers and friends said she, Hillary Clinton, had to do what she had always done before. Swallow her doubts, stand by her man, and savage his enemies." Now, what say you about that? What have you said about that? What have you been saying about that? During a hearing of a case in which Captain Mike Mokula was accusing Hello, which is a former tabloid in Kampala, of defamation, his wife, Gladys Mokula, defended him. She said she would be surprised if her husband had a girlfriend. Gladys said, "If it is said that Mokula has a girlfriend, then I would be surprised because of our marriage. Because our marriage has lasted for so long." The couple had been married for 35 years. Now, several of such stories in which partners defend one another in the face of allegations of theft, corruption, domestic violence, adultery, among other things. These are common in our society. But here's the $1,000,000 question. Would you defend your partner in any such case? Even when you know they're guilty, would you be supportive? And really and truly, sometimes you're just not sure they're telling the truth, but you risk defending them. Is that the meaning of for better or for worse? Is that what that is all about? Or was that included in your marriage vows? You know, people tend to rewrite their vows and create their own vows. Was that a part of your marriage vows? That for better or for worse? Or for you, did it mean something else? Was it excluding for lies or for truth? Danan and Sekito have been married for less than a decade. And while attending a board meeting, Bright Stars Primary School in Mutundwe, where they both are members, and had put up a front as other members ridiculed a presentation Dan was making about renovating the school. Although I did not immediately react, I felt an urgent need to defend my husband and show them that even though they did not agree with him, he deserved respect. He managed to contain the situation, but everybody got my point. That's what Anne said. And according to David Kavuma, a counseling psychologist in Mildmay, this is in Uganda, when people marry, they expect their partners to make them feel like they are good enough. Is that only when they marry though? Or is that something that is expected once you've decided to enter into a relationship with someone? It is important for couples to show their partners or other parties that they will not tolerate any disrespect toward their partners. No matter who it is, people should never allow anyone to be rude or speak negatively to or off their spouse, even if it's their own family. Yep. That's what the counseling psychologist said. Sometimes, and I guess that could be a big sometimes, men and women will defend their violent spouses because they do not want to ruin their reputation or fear the repercussions could be worse than what it is that they're defending. Kavuma says many of the physically abused women, especially those that have not been empowered, fear reporting their husbands and may defend them because the men fear they fear that they may hurt them more. They also worry about who would be taking care of the family if that husband is taken to jail. Now, what if the abuse was coming from the wife? You think the men would feel the same way? Is it different with men? That's what Kavuma asks. Abused men will deny being battered because it's unusual for men to be beaten by women. Doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but it is unusual. It is because of the ego and community perception that they choose to keep quiet or even lie about being beaten. When it comes to things like capital offenses, though, how does that go? Is this one of those? And I guess this is where you'd really think about the question: do I stand by my partner no matter what? There are some people that are adamant. Yep, I am right there with my partner. You could say that they took everybody's money out of the bank and have it under the mattress. I'm standing by my partner, no matter what. Say what you want to say. Until you can prove it, you have nothing. There's some people who are like that. I heard of one situation where this woman was saying, I don't care what you or anybody else wants to say about my partner. She was saying this to this whomever it was that she was saying it to. But she was saying to how I got the story. She was saying, it really doesn't matter what you want to say. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care what others want to say. You want to say something that is not positive about my husband? That's fine. Say what you want to say. I just don't have to be a part of it. I was like, that's interesting. Because if what people are actually saying is true and you take this position, no matter what, where does that leave you? So, if you're a professional in your community and other professionals in your community say, hey, I don't want to deal with your partner because your partner doesn't have a good reputation. You're going to say, well, I don't care what you want to say. This is my partner. I'm going to stick with them. And if it means that we are not going to do business, so be it. We're not going to do business. You fine with that as a professional? Now, looking at it from the outside, that seems like professional suicide. But as we go on through tonight, I guess we'll have a better understanding of what that really is. Or if that is the position to actually take. Listen, like I said, it's a judgment-free zone. Give me your opinions. Let's chat about it. Because I can't be the only one with an opinion here. Personally, if I'm not saying go embarrass your partner, but I don't think your partner should be embarrassing you. You know what I mean? When it comes to capital offenses such as defilement or murder, people have to be careful not to obstruct justice, however much they want to be loyal or protect their spouse's public image. Kavuma says, although there are partners who will defend their spouses, even in criminal cases, if the other partner is not sure about what happened, they are better off staying quiet on the matter. Whether it is for marriage vows or mere partnerships, sometimes defending a partner against external attack or allegations, sometimes it's necessary. But it is advised that couples should do so with caution. And that is why I am asking about this professional suicide. Is that a chance you're willing to take just to say, I am defending my partner? Let's just put it that way. Say what you will, do what you will. My partner is the one that I lay beside each night. My partner is the one that comes to my rescue when I need them to be there. And everything else that is so great about that partner. Now, here's the thing. I'm all for having such a partnership. I'm all for it. But at what cost? And how much of yourself are you losing in taking this position? I wonder how many people consider that part. Why would you choose to do so? Is that a fear thing? Is that a loyalty thing? Is that an obligatory thing? Why? So if you don't have a partner, do you see things differently from someone who does have a partner? Married or unmarried, but has a partner? And is it the same when you're talking about friends? It all depends on how you look at partnerships, right? You should be friends before you become partners. A partnership is just a modified friendship. However you look at it, is the same thing that applies to your spouse, your life partner. Is that the same thing that applies to your friend, your brethren, your sisterin, your homeboy, your homegirl, your BFF? Is it the same thing? Do you take the same position? Do you have the same beliefs? Now, if it is different, now you have to ask another question. Why is it different? What makes it so different? Evelyn Corono Lufafa, a counselor at Subi Medical Center, says spouses should be careful before they start defending their spouses against some allegations. In criminal cases, for instance, it is good to have good judgment before you decide to defend your spouse. Naturally, when we're emotionally attached to someone, especially a spouse, we love to imagine we can do anything for them. this would be natural even amidst a sexual scandal or theft. However, in this case, it would be better. It is better the spouse be proved guilty than defended them. Defending them would be deviating from the moral code. If you believe in a moral code, or if you have a moral code. If not, then let's throw the moral thing out the window. Legally, Stephen Senkisi, an advocate of Senkisi Sally Advocates and legal consultants, says a partner is not a compellable witness under the law, but they may only come out to testify out of moral obligation. He says a partner is not a compellable witness. He or she should not be forced to testify against the partner in court, whether unless they willfully do so, especially out of moral obligation. So, how far would you go, and how far is too far when going there? Once you commit to someone, it means you ought to support. You ought to also support as well as defend them, even if accusations might be true. It does not make sense to put your issues in public, but rather protect each other. That's Scovia Lukia Munzi. That's someone that's married. I think it is where we all go wrong. A relationship is supposed to be between two people, not the whole world. If the issue at hand is public, however, you must be careful when defending your partner. But always work out a private solution first. That's Silver Wesley. Silver is dating. Gloria Akech, a counselor, says it is very good to defend your partner in public, but cautiously, depending on the people present and also the problem at hand. Emma Wagomwawa. No, I'm taking this information from people from another place, not Americans. And Emma says, even if the accusations are false, you must defend your partner to save their public image. Defend them and investigate later. We are meant to protect each other in good and bad times. So, how far is too far? At what point do you say, no, I won't be party to this. I cannot defend this action. I cannot support this action. I'm just going to support you from a distance. Know that I am here for you if you need to talk, if you need a shoulder to lean on. You know, just understand that. But I cannot defend you. Is that the position? Maybe that's the better thing to do. Maybe that's the wise thing to do. Maybe that's the only thing to do. Who knows? You're tuned into the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It's Real Talk Wednesday. The question is, do you stand by me through whatever? No matter what the accusation, will you stand by me? We'll be right back after these few messages. We talk some more.
Pulsey Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsey Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there, we know how it feels, so we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school,
In math,
I learned that I'm ugly
I
and
learned
useless.
that I'm trash.
And in gym,
In biology,
I learned that I'm
I
pathetic
learned that I'm fat
and a
and
joke.
stupid.
In history,
Today in
I learned that
school,
I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick.
And in
And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell.
and a joke.
In chemistry, I learned that no one
In
likes me.
biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid.
In English,
And in
I learned
math,
that I make people
I
sick.
learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today
The only thing I didn't learn today
The only thing I didn't learn,
It's why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
It takes an entire village to raise a child. Hello, I'm Paul Campbell, here to talk about Palace. Peace and Love Academic Scholarship. This nonprofit group supports students facing serious obstacles from entering or continuing their studies, not because the grades are failing, but due to the lack of financial support.
Over the past 8 years, Palace has awarded 600 scholarships valued at approximately 50.3 million Jamaican dollars, or 415,000 US dollars.
Together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, that Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
Send roses by bottles of champagne. Your favorite, I'm great at keeping a promise. Wrote letters, 10 pages to tell ya I'm in it, I wanna stay. And I'll show you in every way. You're skeptical still, well, I'm loving on you. And I'm super confused how my actions don't convince you. You're skeptical still, so I'll remind you. If I loved you, you know you couldn't mistake it if you tried. If I loved you, you know you'd see it even if you're blind. It's bigger than the world, deeper than the ocean, hotter than the sun. Know it when I know. So if I loved you, you know. Get takeout, stop binging on old films. Get dressed up, we go out. It's hard to make a choice. We're both indecisive. All I know, I'm in it, I wanna stay. And I'll show you in every way. You're skeptical still, well, I'm loving on you. And I'm super confused how my actions don't convince you. You're skeptical still, so I'll remind you. You're not alone. If I loved you, you know you couldn't mistake it if you tried. If I loved you, you know you'd see it even if you're blind. It's bigger than the world, deeper than the ocean, hotter than the sun. Know it when we're alone. So
If I loved you, you'd see it even if you're blind. This is the sound of Royce.
I love you, I do.
The track is called If I Loved You.
I never told you I love you, I do. I never told you.
I want to say thanks to Althea and Healing Heavenly Hands for sponsoring this segment of the show.
The harder the show.
Althea is a licensed massage therapist that comes to you wherever you are. As long as you're in Broad County, North Miami-Dade, or South Palm Beach County. Let's give her a call, 954-655-9000. Or email her at thealater@att.net. She'll bring her table, her oils. If you have your own oils, she'll use it. Her only requirement is that you get off her bed when she is done. Well, her table, just get off the table. If I loved you, you'll know. And does it still show no matter what? If I'm defending you or not, do you still know that I love you? Does that, does that change your knowledge? My standing beside you, standing by you, through thick and thin, through whatever. Does it look different if I am not saying, hey, I know you said you didn't do this, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Or should it just be, well, you said you didn't do it. I believe you. You're right there. I'm with you 100%. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. Anybody can say anything they want. I'm defending you. If you're just tuning in, the statement is stand by me. Now, add to that whatever you choose. Stand by me whether, stand by me if, stand by me question sign. In order for a relationship to be a happy and healthy one, it is crucial that couples have a foundation of mutual trust, respect, and support. But when you have a partner who never stands up for you, oh boy, it's difficult to feel truly supported in your relationship. Have you ever had that experience? Especially as certain times of the year come around, like holidays, and you prepare to navigate potentially conscientious situations with each other's families. Ooh. Because, what family doesn't get into spats during periods like Thanksgiving? It is important to feel like you're truly a part of a team with your partner. That way, when disagreements with others pop up, and they will, you won't be left feeling alone and unsupported by the person who is supposed to be your partner in all things, good or bad. Yes, good and bad. I remember getting into trouble once because my partner didn't feel like I was supportive, didn't feel like I was in her corner. And I could understand how she could feel that way. Because here it was, she felt disrespected, and because I didn't see what happened, I was like, well, I didn't see what happened. However, I'm here for you. The however I'm here for you didn't really seem to sit well because of the I didn't see what happened. Because at that point it became a case where, okay, so you have to see it for it to be there. You have to see it for my feelings to be justified. And I was like, whoa, all right, that's not what I meant. But that was how it was received. So, where that is concerned, I could see where, they're going to feel like you're not there with them. You're not in their corner. And you are supposed to be that person. If nobody else, you are supposed to be in the corner. When your partner doesn't stand up for you, there's a chipping away at the foundation of trust in the relationship. New York-based relationship expert and author April Massini says being in a relationship means you can count on each other. But if your partner doesn't stand up for you, either in private or in public, there's a dissolution of trust. And that dissolution of trust allows negativity and anger to creep into the relationship. Now, true partnership and respect means standing up for your partner because they're your partner, even when you disagree. My question is, as it somehow always comes back to it, what if it's something that you don't truly believe? For the sake of your partner, do you ignore what you believe? As nice as it would be if everyone always got along with one another, the reality is that there will be occasions when you disagree or even outright argue with someone close to your partner. But whether it is their best friend, their mother, or even a total stranger, in the event that an argument gets heated and someone is being disrespectful towards you, it is important your partner is there to shut it down. Even if that means standing up to their own family or their friends. Now, there are different people that take different positions when it comes to family and friends and their partners. Because you'll have some that say, listen, all right, before you, my partner, came along, these were the people that were in my corner. These were the people that when I was on my face, they were helping me to get up. These are they. So now that you are in my life, do I turn my back on these people? How does that really work? And I know people have been scratching their heads about that for years, centuries even. You know, at what point do you say, hey, I'm gonna leave this one alone, I'm gonna sit this out. I'm here over here in your corner. Yeah, right over here. Not quite here, but over here in your corner. Would that sit well with you? For anyone who's averse to conflict, the thought of a significant other feuding with a friend or a family member can be downright nerve-wracking. No one wants to feel caught in the middle of a conflict, especially between two people that you care about. But as difficult as it may be, part of being in a relationship means being willing to make your partner your number one priority. Even if that means telling off another person you're close with for disrespecting your partner. Of course, you know, me being me, I have a question about that. Who gets to determine that that is the way it's supposed to be? What about what you've been taught about trusting your beliefs, trusting your instincts? Suppose your instincts is telling you, listen, what this third party is saying really is true. And I believe what this third party is saying. Do you now say the relationship has to be put in a trying place? Or should it be that the relationship is considered stressed because of this thing, that this falling out, this disagreement, this opinion of a third party? Like I was saying before, there are some people that say, hey, listen, my family was here before you came along. So at the moment you leave, who will I have? I only have my family. Or my friends were here holding it down before you came along. How dare you accuse my friends of not being for us? Or of whatever. So this now puts a twist on it. Here it is, you have your partner, you have your friends, and not saying that your friends are accusing your partner of something, so you have to stand up and stand by your partner. But your partner is accusing your friends of something. Do you go and stand by your friends? Because when you think about it, if you're supposed to stand by your partner, your spouse, in this particular way, are they that much more important than your friends who are always there for you? That much more important than your family, who you came into the world knowing that they existed and they were there for you, protecting you, encouraging you, guiding you along the way. Now you're thinking about it. 773-789-STEW. Share your thoughts. Call me, text me. Again, this is Judgment Free Zone. Go to the stew pot. Make your comments. Don't be shy. You are anonymous until you reveal who you are. Even if I know you, I will not call your name. From birth, we are on our family's team. When a rift occurs between a romantic partner and the family, it can be very damaging for all involved. Amika Graber, a relationship expert for the background checking site Truth Finder, says, don't expect your partner to automatically take your side. It can be hard for someone to stand up against their parents, especially if they've never set any boundaries with their family. While your partner might have no qualms confronting a stranger who disrespects you, things get a little trickier when it's a family member or a friend. Because many friends are like family. So when a family member or a friend that your partner needs to stand up to, that situation comes around, how does it go? They might feel like they're being disloyal by openly voicing support for you instead of for their family. But your partner should want to present a united front with you, their chosen life partner, regardless of whether they or not they agree with you in the moment. My question is, why? It should be said that being romantically involved with someone doesn't always mean that you take their side, Graber says. Although a partner should be honest with you about their reservations in private, they shouldn't express those doubts in public. So it's not to say that they are not in your corner, or to say that they're with you no matter what. It's to say that on the outside, nobody should know what is going on the inside. So, if with family and friends, and there's a position that has to be defended, with the family and friends there to defend the partner. So, let me ask this. When the partner is not there, what position do you take? Do you still defend your partner? Even though you may know that your partner is wrong, do you still defend your partner? And at what point do you actually realize that your partner could be wrong or your partner is wrong? At what point do you say, well, I missed this one. I didn't get this one right at all. How does that plea for forgiveness, how does that look? How does that go? Your partner doesn't have to back you up in the sense that they blindly jump into any argument and agree with everything you say. There's also no need to get into the details of an argument to shut it down. Rather, standing up for your partner is as simple as saying, you know what? I don't like the way that you're speaking to my partner. We're going to remove ourselves from this situation to calm down, and we'll reach out when we're ready to talk again. So that's not saying, hey, listen, I'm defending what my partner is saying and you are wrong for accusing my partner of whatever, or it's not saying that at all. It's saying, hey, whoa, we're getting ahead of ourselves, we're missing the point, we're not coming to any resolution, positive or negative. So let's just take a moment and chill. Let's revisit this a little bit later on. That's all that is saying. And you step back from the situation and you regroup so you can revisit in a more rational mindset. That is being supportive. Funny enough, that's not taking sides. And if you are one who is averse to confrontation, that's probably the route you'd probably take. If you are a little warmonger now and it doesn't really matter, and you know, at the drop of a hat, you're ready to go. Let's go. That won't be you. I'm just saying. That right there would pretty much not be you. So, I guess you have to know who you are. And know what you will stand for. Know what will work for you and your partner in your relationship. But in the midst of it all, recognize that you don't disrespect your partner. But at the same time, do you disrespect your family? When we come back from the break, we're going to talk some more. There are some negative effects of having a partner who doesn't stand up for you. And we're looking at some of those. But in the midst of it all, we're tossing some questions out there to get the brain working. Yeah, I know it's late in the night and people don't like to use their brain at this time of the day. That's fine. I don't like to use my brain at all. But it's a requirement. Yeah, I said it. If I could have someone else think for me and it works, I would do that. You know, save my brain cells. But it doesn't really work that way. And yes, I do use my brain and I use it quite often and quite a bit. Quite. Contrary to popular belief. Anyway, we're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to talk some more. It's a night shift for DJ Kevin Stew. Call a friend, tell a friend. Real talk is on. And this is real conversation. Have it with me. Jump into the chat room. Call me, text me. We have one more segment before our musical therapy. And we close out the night shift week. We'll be right back.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger.
Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help.
Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me. We are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
JTMC Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, The Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with The Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy P, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Ambalik, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations on the rhythm: Seal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skelenar, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Hey, I'm representing for DJ Kevin Stew, working on the night shift radio show. Won't go changing like the weather, just to please the devil never. Will DJ Kevin Stew sell his soul? That's a word and honor. It's Christine representing word and honor. Celestia DJ Kevin Stew.
Just before we get back into things, I want to remind you that coming up on Saturday is Nami Walks Broad County. This year themed Hero. And Nami Walks is happening from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Tradewinds Park in Coconut Creek. There are a few spots left. Go ahead and register. You can register by looking for Nami Walks Broward County on social media. There's a link there that you can use, or just go to kevinstew.com and click on the Nami Walks ad that you see going in the slider. It takes you straight to the registration page, and it tells you what Nami Walks is all about. I've had Nami represented here on the night shift, and it's one of those things that is necessary in our community. NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, so you must understand where this is coming from. We all have our mental faculties that we need to take care of, and NAMI is one of those nationwide organizations that it is their primary focus. So head on out to NAMI Walks on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. I plan to be there. You should too. I'm just saying. This is music from Caramanti. It's called Black Love.
Love is bigger than you, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than him, it's bigger than she. Black love is all about unity. It's us. Black love, it's we. Hey. So make we talk for a second about this. Cause every goddess when me know want this. Fi in love, peaceful and bliss. A black love full of chocolate kiss. Black moments make we reminisce. Light your spliff if you drink, take a sip. Tonight sex enough we target. Cause I've got something better. I swear to God I do. I've got a man that loves me and reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth. He reads to me, he teaches me, that pleases me. Black love so sweet. He lays with me and plays with me, all day with me. Black love in me. Oh, are we connected through time and space? The love strong, stronger than the black race. A pure magic anytime we embrace. Me love your king, I will never embrace. The man go deep, deep in the bookcase. Stroke me body plus me mental space. Spiritually I have to elevate. Cause I've got something better. I swear to God I do. I've got a man that loves me and reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth. He reads to me, he teaches me, that pleases me. Black love so sweet. He lays with me and plays with me, all day with me. Black love indeed. Oh, I miss enough for them I try. Announce love but I lie, them a lie. Them couple love but me want know why. Cause every other month I just fight them a fight. Before long one of them take flight. Quit the team cause the team never tight. Me heart goes out, that's not right. But not enough for me black life. Hey. Yeah, a caramant.
The track is called Black Love.
And reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth. He reads to me, he teaches me, that pleases me.
I want to say thanks to JTMC for sponsoring this segment of the show.
With me and plays with me all day.
JTMC will take care of your entertainment needs, your tour management, your bookings, your promotions, your event management, your social media management. Give them a call, 954-999-8034. That's a new number. Or give them a visit, jtmcenterprise.com. Tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you, or you heard about him on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Black love family.
Alright, so black love is not black-hearted love. So understand we claim it, but that love is for everybody, really and truly. So continuing where we left off. And if you're just tuning in, if you're just joining us, it's Real Talk Wednesday, aka Marlon's favorite night shift show. And we're really looking at standing by our partners, supporting our partners through positive and negative, and asking the question, hey, you know what? do I or should I stand by my partner no matter what? Good, bad, indifferent. Against strangers, family, and friends alike. And to put a twist on it, the way I stand up for my partner, my spouse, is that the same way that I'm supposed to stand up for or stand beside, stand by my family and friends? Because, hey, let's face it, that puts everybody in a little bit of a ticklish situation. So, even though it might take some practice to feel comfortable standing up to your friends on your partner's behalf, it's really and truly a critical skill to learn if you want your relationship to remain solid. Now, does that determine if your relationship is solid though? Or does your ability to recognize who you are and demonstrate that, is that what makes your relationship solid? Because you're respected for the position you take because of who you are. If one partner constantly feels let down or unsupported by the other, they might start to wonder if there's a bigger issue, like a lack of respect and loyalty. Something that can breed resentment and eventually cause the relationship to crumble. Of course, I have another question there. Is that what is really going to make that relationship crumble? Think about it. If someone repeatedly fails to stand up for you, you might start to question their loyalty and start to develop resentment towards them. If someone cannot support you during an external conflict, they probably are not going to support you in other areas of your future, such as your career or having a family. You have to ask yourself, if that is truly a relationship that you want to be a part of. That's Graeber's position anyway. If you're feeling attacked and defensive during a conflict and your partner stays silent, or what is considered worse, diminishes your thoughts or your feelings, it can be extremely upsetting and confusing. No one wants to feel abandoned by their partner during a difficult situation. And a huge part of creating trust in a relationship comes from proving through time and example that you will both be there to defend and support each other, no matter what you're up against. Earlier, I mentioned the moral side. So, taking the moral approach into consideration, how does this fit in with that? No matter what, I'm going to stand by your side because I believe that is the right thing to do. However, wrong, whatever it was that you did was. So, you really and truly broke the law. Does my support of you, my standing beside you, is that me saying, boy, I'm sorry you got caught? Or is it me saying, I believe you didn't do it although they found you with whatever? Or although they have evidence that you did it, you were caught on camera. A question in the pot. What happens when you disagree with your partner's position when involved in a conflict where others are involved? And that's basically what I'm asking. if the same way you're supposed to stand by your partner when you're dealing with family and friends, and the conflict is at that point between your family and your partner, isn't it supposed to be the same way that you stand with your family? So where then does the loyalty come in? Who are you truly loyal to? The person that you chose as your life partner. So, and this has been one of the things that has confused me for a very long time, to be honest. When it comes to taking on a spouse. So you're starting a family of your own. Does that mean that the family that you grew up with doesn't matter anymore? Because the whole idea is you leave from your parents' home and you create your own home. So you build your own thing. Your loyalty to your family, that goes away and is now superseded by the loyalty to your partner? Or is it supposed to be a juggling act, a delicate balance? Sometimes you partner with your partner, sometimes you partner with your family. How does that really go? And who dictates that? Why were you given a moral compass if not to follow that? If not to recognize that when something is wrong, it is wrong, and call it as it is. When you were growing up, your parents and your grandparents and the elders in your community would say things like, show me your company and I'll tell you who you are. So you get older now, you pick up a spouse, and that spouse has nothing but a bad reputation in the community. You defend that, and you are not that way, however, but you defend that. Show your company, tell you who you are. Yes? No? That's not the same? That doesn't apply? I'm just wondering. I'm asking for me because I want to know. If you're feeling attacked and defensive during a conflict and your partner stays silent, it can be extremely upsetting and confusing. Why? Doesn't your partner know where you stand on matters? Disappointed, confused. Do you even know your partner? Does your partner even know you? Creating trust is the whole point of offering emotional, physical, intellectual, spiritual support, says Hanale Vieira. If this kind of support is missing in a relationship, trust will be compromised and the person slighted will feel alone in the relationship. How about not feeling alone in the relationship, but feeling alone in the situation that you alone got yourself into? But knowing that whomever it is, your partner, your friends, your family, they still love you. They're just not supporting this situation. They're not supporting you in this act. They're not supporting you in this particular thing. That position that they decided to take, that now says that there is no love for you. That now says that the relationship is not worth it. Where does that go? As with many things in a relationship, you can only be on the same page with your partner about what kind of support you both need by openly communicating your expectations. Now we're getting somewhere. Does your partner want you to show solidarity, being physically leaving the room with them when things get heated? Would you prefer your partner set some boundaries with their friends and families? And about how they interact with you. Whatever it is, you need more of. You can only get it by telling that to your partner. Whatever it is. A couple who is truly a team in their relationship will have great communication skills. As a result, when one partner feels like they need support in a specific area, like a dispute with a mutual friend, they'll find a way to communicate their need, and their partner should listen and respond accordingly. Being a team doesn't always mean fighting the other person's battle on their behalf. But it does involve offering support and listening to your partner's perspective on the situation. Okay, I will listen. But if I don't agree with your position, am I to still say that I do? You want me to be honest. You want me to be who I am. You want me to call a spade a spade. But when it comes to you, those things must be put on the side burner. You as my partner, that must be put on the back burner. That must be taken off the stove altogether. Oh, how does that work? So although every scenario in which one of you needs some support will be unique, the basic notion of what it means to have your partner's back doesn't change. Basic as defined by whom? According to Vera, the best way to navigate any conflict with your partner, both conflicts outside the relationship as well as within it, is to voice your support for the underlying feelings your partner is experiencing, regardless of whether or not you agree with their exact point of view. Let your partner know, I can totally see why you feel that way about this particular thing. Then add, I happen to have a different opinion about the particular details of it, but that does not discount what you're feeling and the value of your feelings. In short, being understanding, empathetic, and willing to outwardly display your loyalty to your partner is all it takes to make each other feel supported in a relationship. But if your partner refusing to take your side or stand up for you to others is a recurring pattern that you've noticed in your relationship, then is it time to throw in the towel? Is that relationship salvageable? Being willing to defend a significant other doesn't necessarily mean that someone is being disrespectful or ignoring your feelings. They might be extremely averse to conflict. But if someone repeats the same behavior repeatedly without being willing to work on it, it may be a sign that you're not compatible. Who would have thunk it? Especially if a lack of loyalty is a deal breaker. If you've communicated your desire to have your partner stand up for you more often and haven't seen any change in their behavior, that could be a sign that they really don't prioritize your feelings. Now we're putting situations where they don't exist. We're creating a scenario instead of recognizing the scenario that is there. At that point, it is up to you to decide whether or not you want to stay with someone that would rather create friction in your own relationship than with others. So you're a troublemaker, I'm with you, and you go make trouble, and I don't stand beside you as you make trouble. And I don't prioritize your feelings? How does that work? A couple who demonstrates mutual support will be a longer lasting and happier couple. Life will always throw challenges at you, and being able to manage the small ones will help prepare you for the big ones. Facing challenges together will be nearly impossible without offering mutual support. Having someone who is willing to fight for you, metaphorically speaking, increases feelings of love and security in a relationship. One of the best parts of being in a happy, healthy, mutually supportive, long-lasting, long-term relationship is what? The comfort of knowing that you're tackling life with someone who will always put you first and stick up for you when the going gets tough. And that's a feeling that's worth searching for, even if that means starting over with someone new. The only question I have as it relates to that is, at what price? What then are you saying you're willing to accept? You want someone who will be there in your corner no matter what, whether they agree with you or not, whether it goes against their beliefs and their morals or not. They should just be there, standing by you. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you look for, what you truly desire? Nothing else matters. That determines your whole relationship right there. If that is what works for you, then that's what works for you. And if you happen to find that, well, good for you. I can't say I would be the one to be that person, because at the end of the day, I still need to be true to me. So if the whole, what you perceive to be standing by you is me going against what I believe, then we're truly incompatible. And we would need to part ways, because we're going nowhere fast. Maybe we're going nowhere slowly, because conflict doesn't happen that often. Either way, we're going nowhere. And you kind of have to ask, do you want the true individual, or do you want someone that is putting on to make you feel good in the relationship that you're in?
In King Selassie, I guide upon with journey. Yeah. I to the Z, to the A, to the N. It's Jadan and Jadan.
This is Izan and Jadan.
No for them I want let them read when I pretend them I pretend. Them a wolf in
The track is called Wolf in Sheep Clothing.
For them I pray and I wish just to see your life.
Everything was so real, you know, remember. We used to roll as a team. You used to tell me, say Jadan, you are my singer. So oh no, you know I'm if you be the winner. It hurt me when you work so hard for them, and them I tell you it's not worth it. Them are no clean it dirty, bitter than thirsty, but them can't.
No for them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a pray and I wish just to see your life and them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. I miss a wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah, I said them a play fool feet catch wise. I roll under disguise. Lucky thing, me no idiot, no me think twice. Chief, I'm happy rise and open up eyes. Hey Jadan, them not like we see when we are striving. Just wanna say we future bright, and them never a go live. We see them youth ya hype up. King Selassie, I him take we on a higher heights. Them want crucify I like Christ. I see no for them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a pray and I wish just to see your life and them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. I miss a wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah.
Me no know them having a the heart.
Jadan not Who them a smiling like them peace, hell we a laugh.
I come with a bag of style and never know me but a crapper.
Them see we on the right and them now want to see we prosper.
I never see when we dey on the side and mix baller.
And me with the bucket up and me head a carry water.
Everything we have to live we work very hard.
Chada them now go live to see we maga. No for them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend. Them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a pray and I wish just to see your life end. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. No for them a go on like them real when I pretend. Them a pretend. Them a wolf in sheep clothing. I miss a wolf in sheep clothing.
I want to say thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this present segment. Thanks to JTMC for the previous segment. GMAT Music Solutions will provide for you your stage, light and sound production services. They can provide you with equipment to make your event come to life. GMAT Music Solutions can provide bands, singers, DJs, musicians. All you need to do is give them a call. 754-307-GMAC. That's 754-307-4622. Tell them you heard about them on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. And they'll take care of you. They'll take care of you regardless. But go ahead and tell them that anyway. Because that's networking. And that's what we do.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what?
Making sure that my pocket's flat left me feeling like a lonely child. Walking out on life, boy, there was no sympathy. Nobody never cared about we know. How could we stay strong when everything we do was wrong? They left me stranded.
This is Ed Robinson. He'll be in South Florida this weekend at the Grace Jamaican Jerk Festival. But only after working out with Anthem Band in Connecticut.
Separation has made me strong, 'cause everywhere I turn I didn't belong. Got no friends in high places.
Ed working out on the northeast coast and the southeast coast.
One day, them cop friends said dead but better alive.
Talk about hard working.
Just because I sneeze, swear they got me on my knees. They left me stranded, and yes I cried in the rain, so no one else can see my pain. Not my shit, they left me stranded. Yes I cried in the rain, no one else could see my pain. Thought they had me then, yeah. Thought they stopped me then, yeah. Thought they'd break me then, yeah. Please, but look at them now. Swear they had me then, think again. Swear they break me then, think again. Them swear them done me then, boy. But where are they now when them left me stranded? Wonder what I hit, so I cried in the rain, so no one else can't see my pain. They left me stranded. Yes, I cried in the rain, so no one else could see my pain. Listen this. Serious example for a guy who feel like he want to fight down the next man. Yeah. A next brethren or a next musician. Just remember, enough time drummers become singers. Watch your manners. These dogs might be sweating, but long hair covers it. Sometimes we play in the rain for hide with tears. We not show fear. They left me stranded for death, so I cried in
brethren if you need a hand, and you can call on me. I'll be a shoulder to lean on. Oh yes, I will.
This is Marcia J. Ball working out to the Rajanai.
If I can, I will just put your trust in me.
A track called Brethren Sistren.
With family, family.
It's like you can't make up your mind, like you can't read between the lines, like your perception ain't that fine. Just listen, this is what I'm trying to say.
I'm here to clear up all your doubts, and I'll be here to catch you when you fall. And I will answer when you call. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
I'm your brethren if you need a hand, and you can call on me. I'll be a shoulder to lean on. Oh yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Call on me, and if I can, I will just put your trust in me. Cause that's the way that it should be. With family, family.
In the midst of all this madness and confusion setting in, when your wits are not about you, then on me you can depend.
Just when you feel that life is over and you no longer have your friends, just remember what I told you. I will be with you until the end of time.
I'm your brethren if you need a hand, and you can call on me. I'll be a shoulder to lean on. Oh yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Call on me, and if I can, I will just put your trust in me. Cause that's the way that it should be. With family, family.
Clear the thoughts that's on your mind, put the negative behind. Everything will fall in line. Understand that I'm your brethren. What more must I prove to you? How much more should we go through? How much farther must I climb? By now you should already know that I'm your brethren if you need a hand, and you can call on me. I'll be a shoulder to lean on. Oh yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Call on me, and if I can, I will just put your trust in me. Cause that's the way that it should be. With family, family.
I say the track, Lord, is really hard, Lord.
Kevin Stew.
Here abroad, Lord, for it not easy. Look how them undermine the leader.
This is the sound of the real storm.
Poor get no regard, Lord. Me Charlie come a foreign looking for a better life. Him have him two like a daughter, three like a
The track is called Foreign Life.
and not now go on over to make a farm, but the kindness that him showing at the community, everyone will agree that they made from what him grow. Just want to escape the sufferation, dry the tears from my eyes, provide a good foundation, cause the well was running dry. Him thinks a milk and only day, but he was surprised. Well, him touching at the place and realize, hey, that trod, Lord, is really hard, Lord. It's not pretty here abroad, Lord. For it not easy. Look how them undermine the needy. The black, the poor get no regard, Lord. Step on the black, yeah, when me stay. We living day to day. Fill out them application, but them bench the resume. So the youth them astray, cause the system set away. Now when the deaf and poor people picnic play, every under your jaw, oppression is the law. At every intersection there's a liquor store, so why you not size up the floor? A fool them take with far. Round ya, round ya, round ya. I sing the track, Lord. It's really hard, Lord. It's not pretty here abroad, Lord. a part, yeah. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High, guarded by the Father. When you step, no forget, say you feel militantly hold the order. Only the King of Kings who rules and reigns can try to trump the card. How them a try control we no belong to them. Them want we go back to the days of picking cotton tree again. So rise my people out there from bad. Don't be afraid in the cause of the vulture. Remember your roots and remember your culture. While them a pillage and while them a plunder. The trad, Lord, is really hard, Lord. It's not pretty here abroad, Lord. For it not easy. Look how them undermine the leader. The black, the poor get no regard, Lord.
When the bills run come, but the money done, gotta push forward. And though you work till the sun goes down.
This is Tenor Blue. Working out with Peter Morgan.
Juicy can't be found.
A track called Push Forward.
And the person you trust lets you down.
We have 15 minutes to go before we get out of here for the remainder of the week.
There's a road, they've been carrying their load in the heat of the sun all day. Destination unknown, driven far from their homes. Tired feet are just aching. And the life they once known now seems so long ago. They long to return to those days. With the future unsure, is there anything more than these long days of heartache and pain? When in a moment your loved one's taken away.
Gotta push forward, yeah.
And the pain runs so deep you can't sleep. When injustice is everywhere you look, you gotta push forward. It's time to open up and read that good book. You gotta have faith.
Everything is everything, we never lose faith. Stand strong in the Gideon, yeah. Cause we are warrior, we are no false pretender. From Jackal, we have already, yeah. Things won't always be how we want them to be. Still we carry on our way. We push on, forever stand strong.
And when the pressures of life wanna break you down, and it seems there's no rest to be found, don't give up, no. Find strength to get through the day. Cause this life gets so hard and the world ain't fair. But wherever you are, know that job will be there. So hold on to your hope, hold on to your faith. Cause the last shall be first, you'll find glory one day. Now when the bills run come, but the money doesn't. You gotta push forward. You gotta push forward. Though you work till the sun goes down. You gotta find strength. When the love that you seek can't be found. You gotta push forward. You gotta push forward. And the person you trust lets you down. You gotta have faith. When in a moment your loved one's taken away. And the pain runs so deep you can't sleep.
Morning rise and open eye. Our time to realize. We see the changing times. Liberate the dead to life. Born blind, we see
This is Christina Alicia.
light. Fool us once, but never
A
twice.
track called Jah is For Us.
People shall arise. Now we stand up for our rights. If Jah is for us, who can be against us? If Jah is for us, the wicked can never ever prosper. If Jah is for us, who can be against us? If Jah is for us, the wicked can never ever prosper. Once you know the truth of who
10 minutes to go. Hold on to your seats. Are you ready? As we close out night shift week. For the Hezites, this is Hez Run. The track is called Poker Game. On the all night till daylight rhythm. Courtesy of Heavy Beat Records. Circle. Working out with Lunch Money Lewis and King Charles.
So you better get ready. It's gonna be.
This one is called We're Dancing.
We're dancing all night. Got to be alright. Got to make the music rock you all night. We will fight till daylight. We're dancing all
I'm leaving out Alex from TOK in this inner circle. Lunch Money Lewis, Alex, King Charles.
And let the people them lose it, yeah. If you're rocking in the club, you gotta show me love. I know that it gets hard sometimes. Yeah. We'll feel the music, and them do this song. And let the people them choose it, yeah. When you're rocking to the beat, just put it on repeat. I know that it gets hard sometimes.
I was split fine, drink on cool on. All love, I don't know what you want. Don't leave, you want me to stay. Sorry, babe, but you know I gotta go now. I gotta go and ease my mind. I ain't never wanna waste your time. But the only thing I know for sure, one day that the sun gon' shine. Yeah. All night, all night, all night, all day. Yeah. All night, all night, all night, all day. I was split fine, drink on cool on. All love, I don't know what you want. No squares in a circle, no curfew.
We dancing all night. Got to be alright. Got to make the music rock you all night. We will fight till daylight. Take no circle, because we don't be nice it up. And when them slide and drop them off, we wheel and pull up. And when we close them down, and they say we stand up. And when them start to dance, you know the place just back up. We dancing all night. Got to be alright. Got to make the music rock you all night. We will fight till daylight. We dancing all night. DJ out there, right the music now.
Tamara B.
I never cease to praise him, even though I don't know what I'm gonna.
Jack got me covered.
And even when I find my back against the wall with nowhere to turn, I'll lift my head up high and say, Jah, 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 I know you got me covered, and I thank you. Thank you, Jah. Even when I get lost, you are always there to show me the way. At times my way I don't know, so I get on my knees and I pray. And I still feel the guidance, 'cause on your solid rock is where I will stand. So Jah, 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 I know you got me covered. Thank you, Jah. Stormy seas at times I'll be. There's no need to worry, 'cause your ultimate captain is always there to deliver me. So me not gonna make depression stop me from giving my praise. And even when the door is closed, Jah got the keys in his hands. I'll stand firm in my faith, he will make everything straight. Jah, 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 I know you got me covered. Thank you, Jah. Thank you, Jah. Oh no.
4 minutes to go. I want to thank you each and everyone for sticking and staying with me, riding with me through this beginning of my Earth Day celebrations. Yeah, I celebrate all month long. This is Dangling, track called Paper Soldiers. I encourage you to look out for someone in your community today, and to remind you, your community is not just a community that you live, not just the development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. So as you go out, whether you walk, ride, or drive, take the bus, the plane, the boat, or the train, the people that you encounter along the way, these are your neighbors. Look out for one of them today, because you never know who's going to look out for you tomorrow. My name is DJ Kevin Stewart, so I like to do it to you, for you, and with you every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 10 p.m. till midnight Eastern time. And I'll remind you of this: try to be good, but understand, if you can't be good at it.
Big up all the real warriors in Jamaica. Buffalo soldiers, large up in America. Paper soldier, one go hold a gun. Now you should not fight the soldiers. We not tell her right them much. Find them out, they make we chase them out. Put a fire on the waiting for you. We're tonight, broke out tonight. Make you see my other side. Yes, I'm in the mood tonight to be rude tonight. So enjoy the ride.
Tell you, one of these days, I'm gonna do just this that Shauna Dazzler is saying. I'm just gonna be bad. Rock out. Thank you. I'm out of here. Leaving you with Shauna Dazzle. Bad tonight. Take it any which way you choose. Do with it what you will. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world. Take care until Monday, all being well.
I'll be here real soon, 'cause I've got a lot in store.
see my other side. Yes, I'm in the mood tonight to be rude tonight. Tonight is the night.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.